Good evening, I'm Paul Adler. Springfield Police released new info today about the violent crash involving a patrol car this spring. They say 27-year-old officer Isaiah Houseknecht drove eastbound on Battlefield at a high rate of speed. He entered the Kansas Expressway intersection while he had a red light and hit a Cadillac driving southbound. The Cadillac driver had a green light. According to the Missouri statutes on procedures for emergency vehicles, the driver of an emergency vehicle may proceed past a red or stop signal or stop sign, but only after slowing down as may be necessary for safe operation. The impact caused the patrol car to flip and hit a third and fourth car that had stopped at the light. 4 people went to the hospital. 1 person had life-threatening injuries. SPD says it is conducting an internal investigation into Houseknecht's actions.